Hello dear student, welcome to the lecture. In last lecture we have discussed the concept of quantum number, okay, which gives us information about the position of electron, the energy of electron, the orientation of electron, okay, the position of electron in orbit, orbital, okay. So in today's lecture, now we have orbit, orbital, we have electron. Now question arises. What question arises? How to fill these electron in different energy levels? Okay. How to write the electronic configuration? So there are three rules, important three rules for writing electronic configuration. That is, first rule, above principle. Above principle. Then second, Pauli's exclusion principle. Pauli's exclusion principle. And third one, that is Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. Maximum multiplicity. Okay. So these are the three rules which decide the how to write electronic configuration whenever we have several degenerate orbitals are available. Okay. So first principle we will use, that is above principle. This above principle is also called as n plus L. इसी को हम क्या कहते हैं? n plus L rule कहते हैं. Okay, n plus L. So what is this n plus L? So here we know that n is nothing but it is principal quantum number. Principal quantum number, and where L is what? L is nothing but azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. Okay. Now we will use n plus L rule, and according to this principle, above principle, we will write electronic configuration. So let us start. That is how to use this above principle and how to write electronic configuration. Next rule, that is Pauli's exclusion principle. Okay. So this rule gives us exclusiveness of electron. Each and every electron is exclusive. Okay. So in this principle, we will deal with the combination of quantum numbers for writing electron configuration. So we will perform the combinations of, we have 4 different types of quantum number, and we will do the possible combinations of quantum number. Then in case of Hund's rule, we will arrange the electron in various orientations. Suppose I have the orientation possible, that is p orbital. Okay. Now this p orbital, we have 3 orientations of p orbital: px, py, and pz. Px, py, and pz. According to this rule, Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, this is correct electronic configuration. Px, py, pz, these are the, we know that these are the shapes of orbital. Okay. Suppose we have such type of orbitals. Okay, px, py, and pz. So now what happened? So this is x axis, y axis, and z axis. Now whenever we have the 3 electrons in p orbital, they should acquire single, they should remain unpaired. Okay, means maximum multiplicity is achieved. Maximum multiplicity is achieved. For example, we have 3 unpaired electron, then its multiplicity will be n plus 1, that is 4, means quadrat. If you have 2 unpaired electron, its multiplicity will be 3, that is triplet. Okay, means electron prefer to have a single occupancy in orientation. And if I have the more electron, that is, if I have 6 electrons, then pairing takes place. So this is the correct representation of electron in a shells and subshells. So how to write electronic configuration, how to represent electronic configuration, we will learn in this lecture. Let us start with above principle. Okay. So I will put heading here above principle. Above principle. Know the meaning of above. The word above stand for, this word stand for to build. So to build, what to build? We have to build the electrons. Various energy levels we have, and we have to distribute the electrons in these various energy levels. So we have the above diagram. Okay, we have different energy levels. Which are those? Okay, I will write here. We have different energy levels. We have, first of all, we have 1s orbital. Okay, then we have 2s orbital. Then we have 2p orbital. 1s, 2s, 2p. Then we have 3s orbital, 3s, 3p, then 3d orbital. Then 4s orbital, 4p orbital, 4d orbital, and 4f orbital. Okay. Then we have the 5s orbital, then 5p orbital, 5d orbital, and 5f. Suppose we have several degenerate orbitals. So how to fill the electrons? So we can fill the electrons. First electron goes in 1s orbital. Okay. So this above principle is also called as n plus n. So according to this principle, electrons are filled according to increasing order of n plus l value, or we can say energy. Electron prefer to acquire first in lower energy levels and then go into the higher energy levels. Okay. जैसे 1s ऑर्बिटल की एनर्जी कम है, n plus l वैल्यू क्या है? Okay, we have the l values for s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, and f. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. First of all, electron goes in 1s orbital, then electron goes in 2s orbital, 1s, 2s के बाद इलेक्ट्रॉन गोज इन 2p ऑर्बिटल, 2p के बाद 3s में जाता है, 3s के बाद कहां पर जाता है इलेक्ट्रॉन? इलेक्ट्रॉन गोज इन फ्रॉम 2p to 3s, then 3s to 3p, then 4s, 3p में जाता है, बाद में 4s में जाता है, बाद में 3d, 4p, 5s. It means that electrons are filled according to increasing order of energy levels. See here. Now what happens whenever we have the same n plus l value? Suppose we have 2p orbital and we have the 3s orbital. We know that it is 2 plus 1, it is 3, and this is 3 plus 0 is also 3. Both are having same n plus l value, 3p. But electron goes in, first of all, electron goes in 2p and then 3s. Electron goes first of all in 2p orbital and then 4s, 4s orbital. 4s कहाँ पर है? 3s orbital. Electron first of all goes in 2p, then 3s. Why? Because though they are having same n plus l value, if we have same n plus l value, electron goes in lower n value orbital. जैसी n value कमी असेल त्याच्यामध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉन आधी जाणार. Consider n value. Now take another example, 3p and 4s. Suppose we have 3p orbital and 4s orbital. 3 plus 1 it is 4 and 4 plus 0 it is 4. Both are having same n plus l value. Okay, both are having same n plus l value 4 4, but electron prefer to go in 3p. 3p मध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉन आधी जातो आणि नंतर मग 4s म्हणतो. Okay, so this is nothing but this is above principle. Electrons are filled according to their increasing order of n plus l value, and we are writing the electronic configuration by using above diagram. This is above diagram. First of all, electron goes in 1s. 1s के बाद कहाँ पर गया इलेक्ट्रॉन? 2s. 2s के बाद 2p. 2p के बाद 3s. 3s के बाद कहाँ पर गया इलेक्ट्रॉन? 3p. 4s. 4s के बाद कहाँ पर? नीचे फिर से 3d. 4p. 5s. 5s के बाद कहाँ पर आएगा इलेक्ट्रॉन? जाएगा 4d. 5p में जाएगा. 5p के बाद कहाँ पर जाएगा? 4f. उसके बाद ऐसे करेंगे. So this is the sequential filling of electron in atomic orbital. Okay. So if we have the same n plus value at that time, consider lower n value, electron prefer to go. Okay. So this is above principle. Now our second principle, that is Pauli's exclusion principle. Pauli's exclusion principle. Pauli's exclusion principle. So this Pauli's exclusion principle, according to this principle, no two electron, I will write here statement, no two electrons present with same set of all 4 quantum number in same orbital. No two electrons will have same set of 4 quantum number in a orbital. Okay, it means that each and every electron is exclusive. Then third point, that is n value, then l value and m value may be same, but s value, that is spin quantum number, is always different. So spin quantum number, it is also called as identity quantum number. Okay, it gives identity to the electron in the particular orbit. So now we will do the examples, then it is very easy to understand. Now suppose we have the K shell. Okay, for K shell, how many electron carrying capacity? It is 2n square. For K shell, n value is equal to 1, and we have maximum electron carrying capacity, it is 2. Okay, now this 2 electron, How they are distributed? First of all, principal quantum number n is equal to 1, L is equal to n minus 1, therefore it is 0. Okay, m value, magnetic quantum number value is equal to 0, and spin quantum number s is equal to plus half. Okay, now for second electron, this is first electron. Now we have second electron, we have two electrons. N value is equal to 1, L is equal to 0, M is equal to 0, and spin quantum number S is equal to minus half. So total electron count, total electron is 2. Okay. Now we have L shell. Now we know that in case of L shell, maximum electron carrying capacity for L shell is 8 electron. Okay, 8 electron. Now, how these 8 electrons are accommodated? We have n value. L means it is n is equal to what? N is equal to 2. If n is equal to 2, then L will have permissible value. L may take possible values. It may take 0 or it may take 1. Okay. If it is L is equal to 0, it means that it is s orbital. Okay. S orbital carry how many electrons? 2 electrons. Okay. With spin plus half and minus half. Okay. Now we have L is equal to 1. It means that it is p orbital, and we have 3 magnetic quantum magnetic component, minus 1, 0, plus 1. Each orientation carry 2 electron with plus half spin and minus half spin. Okay, plus half and minus half. Okay, plus half and minus half. So total electron count will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 8 electrons. So this 8 electron have different combination of 4 quantum numbers. Okay, similar for the M shell, N shell and so on. Okay, they are having different possible quantum numbers. Okay, let us solve one more. M shell. For M shell. So maximum electron, it is 18 electrons. So how these 18 electrons are distributed? These 18 electrons are distributed like this. That is M shell, value of n is equal to 3. Okay. If n is equal to 3, then L will be have a value that is 0, 1 and 2. If it is 0, it means that it is what? It is s orbital, p orbital, and this is what? d orbital. Then we have magnetic quantum number value, m is equal to 0. Here we have m is equal to 3 permissible values, minus 1, 0, plus 1. Here we have, it is d orbital, and we have value minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2. 5 orientations are possible. Then spin quantum number value, we have 2 electrons with plus half and minus half. Again, each orientation carry 2 electron, plus half, minus half. Okay. Again, 2 electrons with plus half, minus half. Again same, plus half and minus half. Each orientation carry 2 electron with plus half, minus half, plus half, minus half. Okay. This is so on. So in this way, how many electrons are there? So again here we have 10 electrons in d orbital. Okay. we have 6 electron in p orbital and we have 2 electron in s orbital. Okay. So total electron count will be, so 2 plus 6 plus 10, okay, will be equal to 18. In this way, 18 electrons are distributed. 18 electrons are distributed in the atomic orbital, that is M shape. Okay. Now our another rule for writing electronic configuration, that is Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. Third rule, Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. So according to this rule, whenever several degenerate orbitals are available, in right here statement, when several degenerate orbitals are available, electrons occupy single position singly before pairing. Okay. So first of all, we have example, that is, suppose I have 4 electrons in p orbital. So how they are distributed? We know that p orbital having 3 orientation, px, py and pz. So 4 electrons are distributed like this. Okay. So this is correct arrangement of electron. Okay. Now suppose we have the d orbital. Suppose I have d orbital. D orbital is having the how many orientation? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose I have d orbital and I have how many electrons? 6 electrons. Then they will arrange like this. Okay. So electrons are filled singly before pairing. This is the Hund's rule. Exception is that we have expression, that is when half filled and full filled configuration are there. Half filled and fulfilled configuration. Okay. Whenever we have having the chances of half filled and fulfilled configuration which acquire maximum stability, Hund's rule will not be obeyed. Hund's rule obey होणार नाही. मग काय होणार अशा वेळेस? For example, let us see. Suppose we have the copper and chromium. They are not obeying the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. Atomic number of